It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
Oath of Druids. So we're looking for a green control combo style deck. A little Mox action. Yeah, we're gonna take Mox over the One Ring. One Ring's really fucking good though. I especially like the One Ring in combo decks, because you can very often close out your opponent. One of the issues with Oath of Druids is that it's all these green cards, which are like your base color with Oath, don't really work very well, right? Mana Dorks and such would just like trigger the Oath for your opponent. Think about Lightning Greaves. Could have a Tinker backup plan that works well with Oath. We'd like some Planeswalkers. We want a bunch of card draw. We want other ways of cheating things into play. Like Oath and Sneak work pretty well together. Oath and Show and Tell. Upheaval is not a very good Oath of Druids card. Retrofitter Foundry could be a backup plan. Don't hate it. Titan could be a card that you Oath into. Not one of the better ones, not one of the premium ones. I think I'm going to grab the Stomping Ground here. I guess it would play well with Tinker too. We're not doing a Tinker Stip though. Uro can play well with Oath. If you Oath into it, you just like fucking... It's already like milling a bunch of cards, the other Druids, and then you can bring it back the next turn. Sometimes that's stabilizing. Kind of a cool one with this Greaves too. Looking at Ponder and the Botanical Sanctum. I'm going to take the Ponder here. Cantripping is fixing, right? Eureka could certainly work. People have played Yawgmoth's Will in Oath decks in Vintage, because Oath is doing some self-milling. I think I'm going to take the Draw Engine here. So currently we haven't found Oath, and we haven't found anything particularly good to Oath into. We got a little bit of cantrips, we got the Mox, we got Eureka as a backup plan. We'll see, huh? We'll see. Kind of dig the Leyline Binding, even though I don't have the lands for it yet. What happens if we don't get Oath? Then we'll have a Oathless Oath deck. Same thing as if we draft it but don't draw it, right? Yeah, the problem is to have the best... The goal is to have the best Oath of Druid decks we can possible for if we do see it. Correct, Cole MTG. With the Eureka pickup, maybe near Battlesphere Worlds where it's at. With Eureka, you really just want like a critical mass of stuff to cheat into play. Not the best Oath hit, though. So I would not say that Pack 1 went well for us. I might, Matt Man. Not for $20, but... Well, green looks open. That's a good sign. Show and Tell is also not Oath of Druids, but it's another backup plan. Italia's like not a bad one to Eureka into play or Oath into play. I think the Show and Tell is more important. I don't think either card wheel very often. I'm gonna grab Misty out of this pack. Hopefully that primetime wheels. Wouldn't hate it here. Looking at Time Warp, looking at Fast Bond. Wondering if either of those could work. Yeah, let's take the Warp, I guess. So Blightsteel's not the best one for Eureka or Show and Tell. It's a lot better with Lightning Greaves, though. And we could still get that Tinker hum. Let's see about this Lorien Revealed. Smell Eldrazi action. Nice, nice. This pack's been a lot better to us than pack 1 so far. Still haven't found Oath of Druids, but we found yet another backup plan, right? In that show and tell. Kind of an ugly pack. Looking at Jace versus Memory Jar. I guess I'll take Jar here. What if we commit to playing white and take this No More Lies? I think I dig that. Jace is not a win con in a deck with Ulamog. You're just going to mill it and not deck yourself. Some percent of the time, right? Both of Druids and Reanimate typically do not go that well together. They can. Hedge Maze, we can actually grab the Misty and the Lorien. Pretty nice. The Primetime Wield, I think I dig it. Yeah, the issue with pairing Oath with Reanimator is that you need to... some of the Reanimator stuff is like pretty situational, right? Like Recurring Nightmare and Oath can't go in the same deck. A lot of the filler doesn't overlap super well. I think we're going to play Leyline, yeah. I haven't, like, ruled it out, right? It's still in that stack over there. Hello, Emrakul. Have to pass the Tropical, but that's okay. Channel looking solid now. Even we got that one. Still no Oath. I like that Flooded Strand. I don't know if I like it better than the Vista, but I do like that Flooded Strand. Taking me the Strand here. Yeah, more interaction, more fixing, more Oath of Druids. We have fatties to cheat out. That's nice. We have fatties to cheat out, and we have backup plans. Those are good things. Narset could help us find our cheats, our cheat effects. I think what I want here is that Fractured Identity, though. That's a truly excellent card. Let's take their best thing, I guess I take Teferi here. Rumble's not crazy. Little impulse action, help me get the Euro out. Probably find something to cheat into play. Sunfall? Torsten's not a bad one to cheat out. I'm going to take this Talisman. It's going to help my curve a little bit while giving me some more white sources. Okay. Think about the Foundry or the Portable Home. Another sweeper here. If we grabbed that Narset earlier, I'd like this Wheel of Fortune a lot better. One issue with Tameo is that when you uptick, like some percentage of the time you're discarding your Eldrazi and then shoveling your graveyard, and then you can't downtick too cleanly. Wave might be a good one to play off Eureka. Yeah, we never actually found the Oath, but this is the sort of the style of deck that I'm looking to do with Oath of Druids when I get it. Usually more controlling with backup plans that involve strats that are solid against critters, Planeswalkers, pretty good shell for Oath of Druids. And then having backup ways to cheat out the Oath, or cheat out creatures if you don't draw the Oath, right? We got a couple of those here, right? We got that Eureka and that Show and Tell. Channel would have been really good here, and that Oath of Druids we were looking for would have been really good here. But I think we have a functional deck. I think I'm going to cut this Retrofitter. I don't think I need it. I do think I like that Lightning Greaves. I'm a little bit worried about Dig Through Time with the Eldrazi, like, shuffling my graveyard back in. It's also feeding on the same food that Uro is. I'll just cut it. This would be 11 green sources and 7 blue sources. I want more blue. And 6 white. I need more white sources too. Do I cut all the forests? What did I count for forest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could go down to 8. Blue is 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue's at 8 right now. And white is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I say blue was 8 already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, alright. Not the best mana base I've ever seen. We could have used a few more dual lands, specifically a tundra and a savanna would have helped a lot. But we got some nice filtering. Stomping Ground is for leyline binding. The mana's good here, but I'm going to send it back. I guess I keep on 5, huh? Yeah, happy Thursday, everybody. Sounds like you're having a good one, Mark. Hey, this needs a show and tell, huh? Malcolm just looted away workshop. Interesting. Still missing white mana. Malcolm getting its loot on. Looted away workshop and cannoneer. Interesting. Yeah, pretty rare that I would put workshop and evolve sleeper in the same deck. Ooh, white mana. And the sleeper could have done that to like get more damage last turn, so the opponent's repping something, you know, they're repping the fact that they could have a counter spell or what have you. Do his attempt. Watch him put like Portal into play or something. Oh my god. Thing into life. Alright, well that went poorly. We even had the Greaves to give it haste. That was certainly a type of show and tell. Certainly one kind. Another UFO tracking. Yo, the Druids would just get to trigger every turn, huh? A little better than show and tell was there. Hey, sup, Nicole? Hope you're having a good Thursday Eve. Chilling and doing a puzzle. Nice. That sounds very relaxing. Soul Ring deck, sure. Yeah, this draw has plenty of white sources. I think when the Strands is going to get my blue-green Surveil land here, huh? Gotta imagine that bat's grabbing my Parallax Wave. That's alright, we'll find a real sweeper. Okay. That frog is legit terrifying in this spot. Boogieing all night long sounds like a sounds very time intensive. Well, we got 0 permanents here. What are the odds on that? In this deck? I'm like fucking getting the deck up here. Oh, I'm not getting the deck up here. Well, whatever. Point being, I don't think that happens to us very often. There's Time Warp, Sunfall, Show and Tell, Prismatic Ending, Ponders 4, No More Lies is 5, Lorien Revealed is 6, Fractured Identity is 7, Eureka's 8, Damn is 9. So there's 9 whiffs in the deck total. I think the odds of seeing 4 in a row are pretty low. But it happens. And at least we didn't bin Sunfall, huh? Wouldn't that card be sick here? Yeah, we have Sunfall and the Dam still left in the deck as sweepers. Take Through Time would be awesome here. 5 mana. What you got, Enablers? Opponent getting their draw on. Little awkward to shuffle our graveyard back in here. But I couldn't like afford to draw that. Eldrazi, right? It looks reasonable. We got a Surveil Land, Rumble on Tomb. Nothing wrong with that, keeping that island with the idea of hardcasting the Lorien Revealed. Sure. What is this song? Radio Superior. What's Blue Oyster called? Now we're missing that second blue source for Lorien Revealed, huh? After milling the island. Might end up being wrong, but I mean, now all these blue sources are live draw, huh? And you could bend the Lorien Revealed to cast the Time Warp. I think I want to hold on to that one, though. I think I want to try and cast this Lorien Revealed if I can. Oh, it's so good against my deck. Oh, come on. I guess. Suppose. I guess I'm glad I didn't jam Time Warp into that. Getting real sick of this smirking spelljack card. The good thing about them playing this Uro is now it's back in my graveyard, right? I think I'm finally going to bin this Lorien Revealed. Save me, Uro, save me! I'm not supposed to ending that Spellbinder, am I? I can run this P-Wave out, though. It, like, protects my own Uro, right? Yeah, it's fine, right? The Sylvan Car Yachted. Yes, the opponent's gonna flash in their Fairy Mastermind to try and steal a card off me. I think I'm gonna Parallax Wave it. Oh, they're not. They're not doing that at all. Interesting. That's what I would have done in their spot. Doodle-doo. Probably shouldn't have exiled the Spellbinder. It's just gonna like cost me 2 mana on my turn. The rest of this was fine. Good that we can use Besiege You to get the Uro back, Yeah, the idea was the Parallax Wave dies, the Uro comes back into play, and then I have to sacrifice it, right? And so then it's safe from my own Sunfall. Be a very embarrassing Force of Will to run into. Well, yeah, this costs 7. I have to do this way. Can't run out the Talisman. Yeah, I mean, if we get to a certain point, just casting the Eldrazi's got to be like a pretty sick late game, right? Whatley. We flip in? We're not. We're playing Escape again. That Crab's interesting, huh? Opponent doesn't have double black. I guess they have a fetch here. I don't know if this No More Lies matters much. We both have a lot of mana. I'm just gonna fucking serve for 15. Make him block something. If they have Field of the Dead in their deck, that's kind of funny. Let's skip that one. I guess this crab has the chance to do the funniest thing ever. It's like random into my Ulamog. If that happens, I can like Teferi tuck the Ulamog, I guess. Not the end of the world. Fun game. Yeah, pretty cool, I kind of want to board in Memory Jar. Crab up. Looks like Crab found Parallax Wave. Oh, I exiled my Lightning Greaves. So if I Fairy Tuck my own Parallax Wave, I won't be able to draw it in time to kill the Hell Drinker or Hex Drinker. So I guess I'll just this, right? Oh, the short guy should be serving here. Okay. Oh, I can't now. I don't have a legend in play. I don't have a legendary creature. Shit. Okay, thanks for the sub upscale games. Yeah, if you want to message me about promoting a game, emailing me at calebdurward@hotmail.com or DMing me on Twitter are both great ways to get a hold of me. Yeah, if I had another mana in play, I could have exiled the Parallax Wave with the exile and the Crab Abomination on the stack, and then I would have gotten my things back, and then the Crab would have been exiled permanently, but I was short of mana. So hopefully this Crab doesn't rock me, doesn't wreck my face. I got my Blightsteel, sure. Hey, Jersey Attell, thanks for the 300 bits. So I think that just exiled both of my ways to not deck. A little unfortunate. Kind of looks like the opponent's going to deck a lot sooner, though, right? Yeah, I was thinking about fairy tucking my own Leyline and then fractured identitying the fucking Oko. They got 2 cards in hand. I wonder if they've got another soft counter. Just gonna pass. Yeah. I guess I just pass. You got something real groovy over there, opponent. Yup. That is annoying. Let's see. I know there's a Teferi in the top 2, but I can't draw into it because then I would deck from the mill 2 here. So we just have to let this happen. And then they get another turn from the Teferi down tick on itself. Not on itself, on one of the other permanents. Yeah, this will force me to draw a card here. But we have one more card. Yeah, no shit, Fleece Cowboy. Super don't need people to point out what my cards do. Could I besiege you the ley line in response to the Teferi down tick? Yeah, that might have been solid. Did I have a draw here? I don't think it matters, but I could have. Only 14 mana, not enough for a hardcast Emrakul. I guess you could Eureka it. So it's a token, so it's not going to target itself. I don't think it really matters what it targets. Their top card is Leyline, right? The opponent's. So I can't Eureka here, and then they'll just Leyline it. Alright, let's pass. Cube is indeed fantastic. Yeah, the Shinobi hitting our Teferi was was awkward. I guess I'm glad it didn't hit the Emrakul though. Could be much worse. Gilly wins. Easy. It's just that easy. Whatever that was. That's how easy it is. God, that Shinobi is so fucking terrifying against me. Just the scariest goddamn card. Hey, Zeratol. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 13 months. Glad to see you here. Sure. I'll fuck with this hand, huh? You're excited for that again? I mean, usually when you got that like super epic game 1, it's pretty rare for like all of them to be that sick, right? I mean, it literally can't be. They only have 9 minutes here. Well, that's annoying, huh? That was my turn 2 play right there. That one could end up being solid. The song is like really jamming and like feel good, but then you listen to the lyrics, so I'm like, this is kind of mean. Why are you talking about my face like that? I think let's play Uro next turn. No big rush here. No. What'd they get? Malevolent Rumble, Flooded Strand. Phew. What's the counter that we've seen so far? Spell Pierce? I guess we'll just Wrath. Would have been sweet to fracture the Fallen Shinobi and grieves it up, though. I get to replay Spellbinder. I get to be sad about Spellbinder. Yeah, the fracture might still end up beating a Spell Pierce. For sure. Oh yeah, this track was from Chess the Musical. That's how you know it's good. Yeah, they have a Cryptic Code in hand that they didn't jam there. Yeah. Yeah, it's chilling on the fractured might have been way better, I have a friend that really likes the Chess Musical and like helped get him into musical theater and stuff. Kind of looks like we're going to game 3 here, doesn't it? They have 8 damage in play. It's got a lot of damage. Show and Tell would let me have Uro next turn. The issue is, like, there's not really much they could have where the Show and Tell doesn't let them win here, right? A land gives them a fucking Feel the Dead trigger. I'm just gonna pass. You don't know what chess is? It's a musical. There's a version up on YouTube if you ever get the hankering. It's not the best script, I don't think. I'm not huge on it. But it does have some bops in it. Cats? I think Cats was my first musical. Oh, that's not true. It was Oliver Twist. Oliver. But I think Cats was number 2. Watching it on PBS, where they kept on interrupting it every like half an hour to be like, we here at PBS need your funding. And the phones are right there. You can call the phones and send us money. Which is basically what I do for a living now. Only I don't give out tote bags. Maybe I should. For our 35-month subscribers. Get a tote bag with the Caleb DMTG insignia. Limited time collector's item here. Really need your help. Really could use your support. I'm gonna add Retrofitter Foundry. There's been a lot of me chilling with a lot of mana and not much to do. Want that tote? You gotta get the tote. Cut Warp, I guess. Hell yeah, Drawly. Why is everyone so eager to die on a hill? I think there's like 0 hills I would die on. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 47 months. Oh yeah, I'd much rather die in a ditch than on a hill. For sure, for sure. Better than dying alone in your parents' basement? Is it? Is it a finished basement? Are there snacks? There's some nice base. As a basement dweller, there's some very nice basements out there. Getting shinobi'd. Sure. I gotta say, there are much worse things I could have left on top for this shinobi to hit. A Mox Ruby and a prismatic ending. Cast with 0 colors. Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works, friend. I'll make a 1/1 anyway. It's like an F6. Is playing this even very good? I guess it's about to get exiled. Wee-doo-dee-doo. That's your favorite part of the song? It's a pretty good part. Yeah, they've done studies and people in general just like love when they put sirens in music. Oh, what up? Hey, Unholy Diver. Thanks to the sub. Thanks for 56 months. Alright, Revealed's not that bad of a hit, huh? Not that bad. I'm playing their Lorien Revealed. Yeah, we can show and tell Emrakul Greaves. The issue is we've already attacked this turn. I think I'm just going to pass. Why didn't I land the Fallen Shinobi? I mean, if they want to use a removal spell on the Shinobi here, that's actively good for me. It means they won't have a removal spell for the Emrakul equip, right? Case in point. What you got, opponent? Field of the Dead. Yeah, they put it in Leyline. We could besiege it. I win the match. And we're gonna mull. This seems reasonable. I think it would have been the Portable Hole, even though it's a real nice early game card. It's kind of a play-in with these remaining cards, right? What am I looking for here? I guess a Talisman would be kind of nice, huh? Just for something to do. White producing Talisman would also fix my mana. Yeah, we can fire off this Greaves. If I draw a Show and Tell, I'm jamming it. JRC says, hey chat, would you rather be the top scientist in your field or get mad cow disease? That's an interesting question. I have to say, having being the top scientist in your field's got to be like a very high pressure situation, right? Always worried about the next up and comer. A lot of work involved. Am I getting hull breached? I am. That's some rude shit. I'll forgive them so long as they don't untap and play a draw 7. I agree, Midvem. The kind of ribs super matter. That is some rude shit. That's what that is. Just extremely rude here. Kind of surprised it's coming down now and not during my draw step, but maybe they need the mana now. No, Hellbreacher doesn't let you draw, even if it's their turn. Narset would. Leo would. Hellbreacher's any outside of your draw step. Opponent's thinking a lot. I think they're worried about me just ripping a lane for this prime time and then playing it and throwing the Greaves on it. So like debating whether they should gamble on me ripping an untapped land versus letting me keep this ending that can end the Hull Breacher and then draw with Teferi. Yeah, what a card. He's up, Steve. Hope you're having a pleasant Thursday Eve. Alright, land off the top. Let's go. Perfect. Just the best card possible here. You wouldn't have guessed that this was Black Sabbath? Yeah. Yeah, they don't have wider range than a lot of people realize. Everyone has their more metal, hard rockin' tranks. Played some slower ones too. What if I just ripped a sweeper? That'd be kind of good. What if good things happened? Wouldn't that be swell? What if good things? Ugh. Oh man, I still got a pack for tomorrow. Probably not a ton of stream left. Are we blinking the Vendilion Click? Alright, we're technically live, and I don't want to play anymore. We'll see if I was going to draw a sweeper next turn. Leyline Binding into nothing. Okay. I feel good about that concession. Retrofitter might be better than No More Lies. Yeah, fuck it. Actually, did we see anything for Portable Hole? I'll just cut that. I'm sure they've got stuff, but... Deck submitted. Alright, opponent. I'm gonna need you to submit. I can't really blame them. A lot of times I use sideboard times for like bathroom breaks and stuff. Sometimes there's some like pretty hard decision making to be made. Sideboarding for game 2. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be going off going up to Devil's Lake, where I've never been, but it was highly recommended to me as a place to go camping and swimming and hiking, enjoy the wilderness. It seems really popular. It was like difficult to get a campsite. They've got 3 giant campsites, and they're just like perma-booked basically. We got a space in group camping, even though it's just the 2 of us. It's like, yeah, whatever. Devil's Lake in Wisconsin, empty chair. Yeah, hugely popular. And then Saturday, we're going to drive up to visit my dad and his wife. That should be good. And then Saturday afternoon, we're going to go kayaking, which I have not done in a minute. Little nervous about being too big for the kayaks. Slightly nervous. If we had a show and tell or Eureka, currently I would keep that Rumble. I'm gonna shuffle this. Correct, Heliarm. The worst that could happen is it turns into a relaxing swim. Land here for the short kite activation would be good. That ring was built on a lie. Some of the best views are at the top of a steep hike. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some hiking. I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. Might depend on how early we get up on Saturday. Oh, I was supposed to get an island there, huh? So I'd have the stuff to get back Uro. Would have been slightly better. Kitten resolves. And we might just be casting Ulamog next turn, right? It's unlikely, but it could happen. Feels good? Yeah, feels great. Yeah, I'm actually gonna leave a land on top, right? As weird as that is. Just sure, yeah. Well, it's possible I just lose here. Because I did not damn this kitten. I thought about it. But then I hit the land for that prime time, and I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way I'm not just slamming this. I think it's like basically impossible for them to whiff. with this cat going, with Cat Jewel. And we can scoop to this. Alrighty, folks. Thank you to Dencake for the Stipperooski. Deck would have been a little bit better if we'd actually gotten the Oath, but we tried. We tried. And I think I did a good job of showing like what an Oath deck should look like. I think you want to be a little controlling, other ways of cheating out large creatures, sweepers, planeswalkers, that sort of thing. So you have like some kind of a backup plan. Another thing that you can do is like have a bunch of tutors for the Oath, like Vamp Tutor, Enlightened Tutor. I don't think Enlightened Tutor is in the cube anymore, but that sort of thing. So you just play the Oath very consistently every game. And then if Oath's good against your opponent, it's just going to like give you a lot of wins that way. But yeah, that's how I would do it. Let's give somebody a raid. I don't mind dipping out a little early today because I still need to pack. I still need to pack for this weekend.